Did you know they were talking about you behind your back? Yeah, the room was quiet, but the air was heavy, and guess what? They ended in tears because they finally realized what you're capable of. Listen, this isn't your typical rise and shine nonsense. Nah, this is raw, brutal, and messy. It's the truth they don't want you to hear. And by the end of this video, you're gonna see yourself like never before. Trust me. Stay locked in. Don't skip a second. Every line hits. Every word burns. Every truth stings. But that sting, that's your power awakening. Comment below if you've ever been underestimated, dismissed, laughed at, because we're building something bigger together. And hey, yeah, you watching right now? This is your moment, your spotlight, your dark spark. The ones who stayed, who kept fighting quietly. This video is a tribute to you. Every second you watch, every second you feel, is proof that you are not ordinary. They were talking about you, quietly at first. Beneath the laughter, beneath the smiles, there was a pulse, a secret rhythm that screamed your name. You didn't hear it, did you? That's the beauty of it. They thought you were blind, weak, a shadow in the corner of their grand little lives. And yet even shadows can bite. The whisper came like a knife sliding through warm air, sharp, deliberate, cold. It carved into the part of you that believed in fairness, that believed in rules. The part that still hoped the world would notice your struggle, your fight, your effort. Pathetic. They didn't care. Not really. And when they realized who you could become, tears followed. They always do. Pain smells different when it's other people's disbelief. Sweet, tangy, a flavor that lingers and wakes something you thought was dead. You've been pushed, ignored, mocked. But this secret meeting, this quiet storm, they expose themselves. Their fear, their envy, their failure to see you coming. And you felt it too, that low burning surge, the heat behind your ribs that whispers, now it's your turn. They've built castles in the clouds of your insignificance. You've walked past them, smiling like a fool, but inside, something roars, a dark, cunning satisfaction that hums in your chest. You've been underestimated, you've been laughed at, and every dismissive glance, every whispered insult, they've handed you a blueprint. Their weakness becomes your map, and oh, it's delicious. Listen closely. Can you hear it? The quiet cracking of their confidence, the tremor beneath their laughter. They don't know how to fight the truth you carry, and the truth is beautiful, brutal, dangerous. It's a seed buried in the soil of every slight, every betrayal, every moment you were told not yet. And now, that seed is growing, and you are its storm. This is the moment you stop waiting. Stop hoping for recognition. Stop asking for permission. Let them cry. Let them panic. You are here. You are awake. You are chaos in their carefully ordered lives. The whisper has shattered them, and soon it will break you too, but not in the way they expect. No, this is your awakening, and it begins with one cold, unrelenting truth. They feared you all along. Look in the mirror. Really look. Not the soft reflection you hope to see. Not the mask you polish every morning. No. See the cracks. See the lies you tell yourself. They're staring back at you, hiding in the shadows of your own eyes. Weakness, fear, hesitation, ugly truths you pretend don't exist. They whisper to you too, don't they? Not enough, too late, too small, and you nod. You've nodded your whole life. But what if I told you every one of those whispers is a chain, every doubt a cage, and every cage can be broken, slowly, brutally, beautifully, with your own hands. Your reflection isn't an enemy, it's a test, a silent witness to every choice you've buried, every rage you've swallowed. They think you've forgotten. They think you've forgiven. Forgiveness is for the naive, for the weak. You're learning the language of fire, the kind that melts steel and laughs at fear. Look closer. The eyes staring back, they're already tired of the lies. They crave a reckoning. You crave it too, don't you? The kind that leaves the world reeling. Every hesitation, every polite nod, every compromise you swallowed, they are fuel. And fuel, when ignited, becomes a storm that even the strongest walls cannot contain. Do you feel it? That crawling heat beneath your skin? That's the sound of truth breaking free. Your own truth. The one no one else can teach you. No one else can tame. They've built illusions around you, mirrors of comfort and safety, but the cracks, they are screaming. And soon you will scream louder. Stop asking permission. Stop seeking validation. Stop believing the reflection is real. It's a lie, a joke. And the punchline? You've been laughing quietly all along, waiting, watching, waiting for the world to blink first. And when it does, when it finally flinches, there will be no mercy, only revelation, only chaos, only you. They've been studying you from the shadows. You know, quiet observers pretending you don't matter, pretending you're harmless, but their eyes always shift when your name slips into the room. That tiny flicker of tension reveals more than their smiles ever will. They've built stories about you, twisted little predictions, and every one of them drips with fear. They meet in corners, whispering theories about who you might become. They think their secrets are safe, but fear leaks through walls like smoke. You feel it in the air, don't you? That subtle pressure pressing against your spine. They never planned to support you, never planned to guide you. They planned to contain you. They counted on your silence, your patience, your willingness to shrink. They needed you quiet so their comfort stayed intact. But comfort is a fragile thing, easily crushed beneath ambition. Your ambition. Their mistake was assuming you didn't have any. They misread your stillness as surrender. They crafted limits for you. Boundaries you never agreed to. Rules, expectations, quiet traps dressed as advice. And you listened because you wanted peace. But peace is a leash when handed by the wrong hands. You felt that, didn't you? The slow tightening around your confidence, the subtle drain of your strength. But something shifted. A spark they didn't see coming, rising from the parts of you they forgot to watch. The parts that refused to bend. You began noticing the patterns, the strange timing, the quiet exclusions. And the more you saw, the more everything made sense. Their tears weren't sympathy. They were warning signs. Because deep inside, they know what happens when someone like you wakes up. Someone who has been brushed aside, underestimated again. You turn hunger into strategy. You turn pressure into clarity. They fear your clarity more than anything. It strips away their advantage. They wanted you predictable, but you've grown sharper, leaner, a mind carved from every slight you endured. You carry an edge now, the kind that unsettles rooms. Their grip weakens because they no longer understand you, and confusion is the first crack in any fortress. So here's the truth. They never intended for you to hear. You were never the threat they feared until now. Not because you changed overnight, but because you finally saw the game. And once you see the game, you stop playing by their script. You write your own. Let them meet in secret. Let them worry. Let them invent reasons to doubt you. Their stories don't define you. Their predictions don't limit you. Their fears fuel you. And the moment you embrace that, the balance shifts. Because now you move with intention. Quiet intention. Calculated intention. The kind that rattles those who underestimated you. The kind that turns whispers into tremors. The kind that makes them wonder what you know and what you're planning next. Rage isn't a curse, it's a gift. If you know how to hold it. Most people spill it, throw it at walls, curse the world, and call it release. You've been trained to swallow it, to hide it, to smile through it. And that's exactly why it's dangerous now. Feel it, deep in your chest, behind your ribs. It hums, it scratches, it wants out. Every injustice, every betrayal, every time they told you calm down or not yet, it's all there, coiled like a spring, ready to launch. And the beauty is, you've learned patience, timing, precision. They think calmness is weakness, that silence is acceptance. But silence can be a weapon, patience can be lethal, and rage, properly wielded, is fire in the dark. You've been gathering it like a storm brewing behind your eyes. Soon it will spill, not uncontrolled, not desperate, perfect. Remember, every slight, every whispered insult, every door that closed when it should have opened. Let it fuel you, let it sharpen you. Rage becomes vision when you stop fighting yourself. Every frustration, every sneer you endured, they're now fuel for a strategy only you can execute. You are the storm they never predicted. The storm that moves in quiet spaces, in unseen corridors, in minds that thought themselves untouchable. And when it hits, it's poetic, brutal, unforgiving. Every strike, a reminder that anger was never your enemy. It was your teacher. So keep it close. Let it throne. Let it burn. Channel it into thought, into action, into movement they can't anticipate. The rage you hide is a promise to the world that you remember, that you calculate, that when the time comes, you will rise from the shadows and nothing they built will protect them. You've been whispering to yourself for years, little lies, harmless ones. You thought, I'm not ready, I'm not strong enough, tomorrow will be better. And tomorrow never came. It never does. Lies are comfortable. Comfort is death in disguise. Every excuse you swallowed became a chain. Every hesitation, a nail in the coffin of your own potential. You told yourself peace was enough, safety was enough, patience was enough. But enough is a trap, a soft bed for a soul that should be tearing through walls. Look at yourself. Really look. Not the mask, not the polite smile, not the measured calm. Look at the fire you've been hiding. The raw, furious pulse of everything they told you was impossible. It's still there, waiting, patient, hungry, and it doesn't forgive. The world told you to wait, to bend, to shrink. You listened, and every moment of compliance became evidence in your own trial. But here's the twist. Every lie you believed is a tool. Every weakness you owned is a weapon. You just didn't know it yet. The mirrors of your mind were never reflecting truth. They were reflecting expectation, the lie of safety, the lie of limitation, the lie that you had no power. And now you see, finally, the reflection cracks. And in those cracks, everything you've denied yourself shines like a blade. So burn the lies, let them go. Let them scream and twist and suffocate you no longer. Step into the silence that follows. And in that silence, feel yourself grow. Stronger, sharper, clearer. The person you've been pretending not to be is ready, and the world will notice. Chaos isn't a curse, it's a ladder. Every trembling fear, every crumbling order, every system built to contain you, it's a rung. Step on it, climb it, and let the world gasp when they see the height you reach. They think chaos is a threat. They don't see it's a tool. Watch them scramble. Watch their plans unravel. Every rule they enforce, every expectation they set, every corner they thought was safe, they designed it for themselves, not for you. And the moment you move through it, the cracks appear. And cracks are where power hides. They fear unpredictability because they are trapped by routine. They fear darkness because it exposes their limits. But you've learned to thrive in shadows, to smile at uncertainty, to turn confusion into strategy. Every step they can't anticipate, it's yours. Every hesitation, it's leverage. Embrace it. Let chaos feed you. Let it sharpen your instincts, your mind, your fury. Rules are chains. Expectations are prisons. And the moment you break free, the world looks at you differently. Not with pity, not with doubt, but with calculation. They begin to see smiles, whispers, nods, handshakes, tools of illusion. But chaos doesn't lie. Chaos reveals. Chaos accelerates. Every whisper of fear, every tremor in their confidence, every flinch, they become markers, maps to victory. And you are reading them better than anyone else ever could. So climb. Climb with intention. Climb with fire behind your eyes and ice in your veins. The ladder is yours. Every rung, every fall, every stumble, it's part of the ascent. And when you reach the top, look down, smile. They never thought you'd get here. They never thought you'd see the view, but here you are. You've been searching everywhere for power, in books, in people, in titles, all the while forgetting the sharpest blade was already inside you, hidden beneath doubt, waiting for a moment like this, waiting for you to finally notice the force you kept dismissing. Strength isn't always loud. Sometimes it sits in silence, studying the world with cold precision. You carried that silence like a burden, never realizing it was training you, preparing you. Every setback sharpened your instincts. Every rejection hardened your resolve. And now, it all makes sense. You ignored your resilience because it didn't roar. It whispered. And whispers rarely impress the world, but whispers shape thought. They shape strategy. They shape outcomes. You were taught to chase loud victories, but your real advantage was the calm that never broke. Look closer at your story. See the endurance in every chapter. See the patience you mistook for weakness. See the clarity you discovered when everything collapsed. Most people lose themselves in chaos. You learn to sift through it, to pick out the patterns, to see the opening they missed. Your secret weapon has always been awareness. That sharp, unsettling awareness that lets you read a room in seconds, that lets you feel intentions before words are spoken, that lets you see opportunities hiding behind closed doors. They never expected you to use it, but you will. Remember this: every doubt they planted, every slight they threw, every secret meeting, it was all fuel for you. You've seen the cracks, you've felt the chaos, and now you're ready to move. Are you ready? Drop a comment right now. Tell me which part cut the deepest. Which truth woke you the most? Let's see who's really paying attention, who's ready to rise, and who's still playing small. And hey, yeah, you who watched until the last second, you're not just a viewer. You're part of the rebellion, part of the storm. This video, this moment, this energy, it's yours. If you're serious, share this with someone who underestimates you, someone who doubts you. Let them taste the fear, the awareness, the power that they never expected. So go, rise, strike, and remember they cried first, but you're the one who laughs last. Until next time, stay sharp, stay chaotic, and never forget, the world is watching you. Hey dude, what if I told you the truth never lies? Evidence doesn't lie. And guess what? Justice is already in your favor. The world has no idea what's coming next. Every sneer, every whisper, every fake smile thrown at you, it's about to collapse, like dominoes falling, unstoppable, relentless. You think they can hide the truth? Nah, they can't. Every secret, every manipulation, every lie, it's all exposed. And you are the one standing untouchable, the one the world underestimated, the one they doubted. Oh, their shock is going to be your power. So, here's the deal. Listen closely. Stay till the end. Comment below. Share your thoughts. Let the world know you saw this. Because you are part of this moment. The moment evidence wins. The moment justice speaks. The moment the world finally realizes you are untouchable. This is for you. My relentless, sharp-minded, unstoppable warriors. Truth is a blade. Silent, precise, unforgiving. Oh, do you feel it yet? That pulse racing under your skin. That tight coil in your chest that tells you something monumental is coming. They think you're weak. They think you'll crumble under their whispers, their sneers, their endless attempts to twist reality. Nah, they don't know patience. They don't know precision. They don't understand that the universe bends for no one, but truth bends for those who wait. Yeah, for those who endure. Look around. Look at the walls they've built. The facades, the masks, every lie they whispered, every accusation flung like a dagger meant to wound your soul. They polished them, framed them, paraded them like trophies. And they laughed. They whispered behind their hands. They'll never rise. They'll never see. And you let them. You let them think they had control. But here's the thing. Evidence doesn't lie. It doesn't plead. It doesn't beg for recognition. It waits. Patient, calculated, cold. And when it strikes, it doesn't whisper. It shatters illusions. Every forged story, every smear, every attempt to diminish you is exposed under its relentless gaze. And you're standing there, calm, observing, waiting. Oh wow, the patience it takes to watch them fumble, unaware that their foundations are cracking under the weight of undeniable truth. Every look they give you, every sly grin, every misjudged glance, soon it will betray them. You've seen the patterns, you've felt the energy, you know the outcome. Justice doesn't shout. It doesn't march in. It moves with inevitability. It waits for the perfect moment. And now, that moment is rising. The world, blind to their schemes, is about to awaken. Every whisper they thought would bury you, every lie they thought would stick, every hand that tried to suppress you is now powerless. And you're ready. Patient, resolved, calculated. You've studied the tides, observed the storms, and learned that chaos can't break someone anchored in truth. Every move they made in arrogance, thinking the world could be fooled, has only sharpened the inevitable outcome, the collision they never saw coming. And oh, the irony. They built their world on deception, and yet they fail to see the one force that will dismantle it all. Piece by piece, layer by layer, their empire of falsehood is already trembling, and when it falls, they will have no one to blame but themselves. Lies are loud, truth is patient, and patience devours the loudest screams. Oh, do you hear that? The first tremor beneath their feet, the subtle tremble they cannot yet name. They built their illusions like fortresses, thinking each lie would shield them from the inevitable. Nah, they underestimated one force, relentless evidence, calm, unyielding, waiting. And now, it's moving, slowly, surely. Oh wow, the irony of their arrogance. Every fabricated story they leaned on is cracking, splitting, collapsing under the weight of reality they refuse to see. They panic, yes, but only subtly. At first, a flicker in their gaze, a hesitation in their tone. They try to redirect the narrative. They throw more lies into the void. But lies cannot withstand the quiet precision of truth. Evidence doesn't scream for attention. It doesn't plead. It doesn't care about popularity or opinion. It waits, calculating, until it is impossible to ignore. And then it strikes. Sudden, relentless, unstoppable. And when it does, the collision isn't just visible, It is seismic. Every moment they spend trying to manipulate, every attempt to rewrite history, every scheme to suppress your voice, it backfires because the universe, the world, reality itself favors integrity, favors those who endure, favors the patient. Yeah, the patient who watched, the patient who prepared, the patient who never flinched, and now you step into the light they thought could never reach you. Watch them scramble. Oh wow, it's almost beautiful. They lash at shadows, at air, at illusions they once controlled. Their fear is tangible, their certainty a house of cards. And you stand untouched. Not because you are loud, not because you strike first, but because you embody inevitability. Their moves are predictable, their desperation is obvious, their collapse unavoidable. And here's the final, delicious part. They can see it coming, but they are powerless to stop it. Every action they take only accelerates their own unraveling. Every word they speak, every glance, every calculated attempt to sway perception is met with the unshakable weight of evidence. They are caught, they are exposed, they are undone. But what happens when the truth doesn't just collide with their lies, but shatters them entirely? When revelation becomes a force they cannot comprehend, and the world, silent until now, finally sees everything they tried to hide. Revelation is not subtle. It is a storm waiting to claim the sky. Yeah, can you feel it? That surge, that pulse that rattles your very core. The moment has arrived. The collision was only the beginning. Lies are exposed, deception is trembling, and now the truth rises like fire through the cracks they left behind. They thought they could control it. Nah, they had no idea what patience and unwavering integrity can summon. Oh, the sheer force of clarity when it breaks through chaos is intoxicating. Look at them. Their certainty evaporates. Every sneer, every mocking whisper, every underhanded attempt to diminish you falls flat. Evidence doesn't negotiate. It doesn't argue. It doesn't tiptoe politely around fear or arrogance. It explodes into recognition. Every fabricated story, every manipulated fact, every misjudgment, they see it all now, and they can't look away. They are trapped in the light they tried to hide from, and it burns brighter than anything they imagined. And you are no longer a bystander, no longer a pawn. You are the storm, calm on the surface, but electric underneath. Every step you take, every move you make, every glance you cast is a declaration. The world cannot rewrite your truth. You've endured the waiting, the strategizing, the silent observation, and now the reward manifests. The world begins to see what patience and integrity can achieve. They realize that justice doesn't belong to the loudest or the cruelest. It belongs to the unwavering. Oh, the irony of it all. They tried to bury you, tried to drown your voice in noise and distraction, tried to convince the world that reality bends for them. And yet here it is, the undeniable rise. You are standing amidst the wreckage of their arrogance, unbroken, untouchable, unstoppable. Every doubt they planted in others now returns to them like a boomerang, sharp and unrelenting. This is the awakening, the undeniable, unstoppable, and inevitable awakening. Those who mocked you, underestimated you, or ignored the slow, meticulous accumulation of truth are forced to confront a reality they cannot escape. The world, silent and observant until now, watches in awe, fear, and disbelief. Oh wow, there is nothing more satisfying than the moment when reality, patient and precise, vindicates those who endured. And yet, this rise is not the end. Revelation brings power, but power is only as strong as the wisdom to wield it. There are shadows lingering, forces desperate to resist, obstacles that test patience and resolve. And the question remains, shadows tremble when the light walks among them. Yeah, it's coming. The moment when revelation meets resistance. Even as truth rises, the remnants of deception lash out. They panic. They strike. Every subtle attack, every desperate attempt to twist perception, every whisper of fear aimed at you, it's all part of the theater. Nah? They cannot intimidate someone who has walked through the fire of patience, through storms of observation, through the quiet accumulation of undeniable evidence. Oh, look at them squirm. Every glance, every motion betrays their desperation. They thought their lies were shields. They thought fear was enough to bend reality to their will. But they forget. The world does not bend for chaos. Reality favors those who endure, who act with clarity, who move like water, patient, unyielding, unstoppable. And you move through them, untouchable, observing the cracks widen with every futile attempt they make to reclaim control. They lash, they panic, they manipulate. They try to rewrite what is already set in stone. But evidence, precision, and unwavering resolve are not negotiable. They cannot be bribed. They cannot be frightened. Every effort to suppress you only illuminates their own failure. Every act of aggression reveals their fear, their weakness, their vulnerability. You watch, silent, calculating, letting the chaos they create expose them further to the world and themselves. The beauty lies in their confusion. Their desperation becomes the mirror reflecting their own mistakes. Every misstep, every false assumption, every piece of arrogance comes back to them. And you? You walk through the shadows unshaken, not because you are fearless, oh no, because you are grounded in truth. You are anchored in patience. You are untouchable in the face of inevitability. Yeah, the world sees it now. The awe, the shock, the recognition that someone can rise calm and precise through the chaos they tried to manufacture. Their whispers, their schemes, their intimidation, it all crumbles against the force of someone who embodies integrity and unwavering focus. Nah, they are powerless. Every act meant to destroy only serves to illuminate your unstoppable presence. And now, the final threshold awaits. The collapse of shadows is not the conclusion. It is the precursor. The air is thick with anticipation. The world has seen the rise. It has seen the collision. It has seen confrontation. But the last act, the ultimate declaration, is yet to come. Some awaken to chaos, others awaken to inevitability. Oh, can you feel it? That pulse that surges through every moment, every breath, every thought. The world trembles beneath the weight of what has been revealed. Lies lie shattered, shadows dissolved, resistance crumbled, and you You stand not just unbroken, but elevated. Yeah, elevated beyond the reach of their schemes, beyond the influence of their deception, beyond the shallow judgments they once cast like stones. Nah, this is not revenge. This is not a spectacle. This is a pure, undeniable consequence. The universe moves, patient and precise, favoring the steadfast, the observant, the resolute. Every skeptic, every manipulator, every critic, now they witness the rise of someone who cannot be denied. And the world gasps, struggling to reconcile what it sees with what it thought possible. Oh wow, the power of patience, the force of clarity, the weight of unwavering truth. It is intoxicating and unstoppable. Every accusation they flung at you, every false narrative they built, every hand that tried to suppress, manipulate, or intimidate, collapsed under the pressure of evidence and unshakable resolve. They misjudged. They underestimated me. They failed to recognize that integrity is a force that cannot be shaken by whispers, twisted words, or manufactured chaos. And now, you walk through the remnants of their arrogance, untouchable, undeniable, unstoppable. Oh, the irony of it all. They thought the world could be bent, twisted, or silenced by cunning and deceit. They forgot that patience, wisdom, and relentless focus create a force that is not only seen, but feared, respected, and admired. Every eye upon you trembles. Every observer senses it. The rise is not subtle. It does not apologize. It does not negotiate. It claims the space, demands recognition, and leaves the world in awe. Yeah, the ascent is complete. The revelation has done its work. The shadows no longer linger. Resistance has fallen. And you are the embodiment of what happens when patience meets precision, when clarity meets determination, when truth meets opportunity. Every skeptic was humbled, every critic silenced. Every adversary is stunned into disbelief. You are not only the storm, they are the calm after the storm that cannot be ignored. And as the dust settles, as the world finally registers the full scope of what has unfolded, they understand the evidence was never wrong, justice never paused, and the one who endured, who observed, who acted with relentless integrity, rises as the force the world cannot deny. And there it is. The truth is spoken. Yeah, you watched it unfold, every lie exposed, every shadow collapsing, every skeptic silenced. Oh, can you feel it? The power of evidence, the unstoppable force of justice coursing through the world and through you. Nah, don't blink, don't look away, because this moment belongs to the relentless, the sharp-minded, the ones who endure. You saw the rise, you felt the shock, you witnessed the inevitable, and now it's your turn to act. Comment below, share your fire, let the world know you were here. You were part of this reckoning. Oh, the world may have doubted, but you now know the truth, and nothing can stop what's coming. So hold your head high, stay unshakable, keep your eyes open. The world has been warned, and you, my warriors, are the unstoppable force.